Searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Bizarre murder cases have
Back.
recently occurred in
Hardcore
Raccoon
Casual
City.
has returned
There are outlandish reports
to
of
the
families
digital
being
medium
attacked by a group of about
of
10 people.
both Twitch and YouTube for now.
Victims were apparently eaten.
This is so much fun. I can't believe
The
I'm
Bravo
back,
team was sent in
and
to
better than
investigate.
ever.
But we lost contact.
Definitely not perfect, but better than ever.
Bravo
Absolutely.
team's helicopter was a derelict.
So I'm talking over this, so maybe I'll wait a little while and we'll just absorb the setup of Resident
Save
Evil
for the remaining
HD
body of
original,
Kevin.
because the acting is just so good that you can't miss it.
We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
The hell's going on? This is so much fun. I can't even shut up. Bum bum bum. Go behind you, pirate man. Okay, does anybody really care about this? I kind of want to just start playing. I mean, this isn't really a full playthrough. Alright. So, you're thinking, if this is not a full playthrough, then what are you doing?
There are only 3 STARS
You
members
crazy
left
person.
now.
And
Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself.
shut up. I love this game. I don't want to disrespect it.
Is everyone all right?
Barry. Where's Barry?
Where is Barry? Okay, here we go. The first quiet second. So basically I want to set this up. I haven't streamed for a long time, basically since last summer. And the reason was because I'm a full-time student. It's difficult to find the time and really commit to it. And I know Twitch and YouTube is all about commitment of and engagement and constant engagement and having a schedule and basically be a professional, sort of, right? It's like a profession that is a lot of fun, but I think to get an audience you really have to be pretty regular about it. So I thought, okay, well, I just don't have the time to do it right now. So why don't I just kind of put everything away, I'll set up and regroup, and then next summer I'll start. And even now I don't know exactly how what my schedule is going to be like, because a lot of things are up in the air. I just graduated. I'm no longer a student, so this is something I kept in my mind. So really I committed to it. I have a different setup now. You'll notice if you watch any of my old videos, I have this weird thing where I'm on a couch and the webcam and the microphone and all the little bits and pieces were just kind of all over the place, much like the items that are just scattered on this table right here in Resident Evil. And you can see how frazzled Chris is just trying to deal with all that chaos. So you can imagine how I was. It felt very much the same. That's a very weird analogy. I will not go back to that. But you kind of get this idea that I wasn't really working with an easy setup. So the setup would take forever, and it was just a struggle. And I don't know if anyone else starts that way. I assume a lot of people do. The lower tier streamers that just kind of start and they have like a certain following, but it's very inconsistent. And I just thought, okay, well, so basically now I have a dual monitor setup. I'm playing on a monitor rather than like my big TV that's shared between like everybody well, it's just me and my girlfriend really live here. But I had to set up the webcam, I had to set up the microphone, all these different things, and it was just super strange. So if you watch my first streams, I mean, originally I was streaming from an Xbox Connect, and that was just a nightmare. And so I mean, I've really come a long way since then, but it's not perfect. And like you see, like I have like a lot of light coming in from the natural light from outside. There's a window right here, which is really nice for me because I can kind of look out and see that I'm not in a dank basement all by myself. I'm actually a part of the world too as I stream, which is really nice. but at the same time that light is a little overwhelming, so I have to figure out a way to deal with that. And then obviously like there's chaos in the background right here, so that's kind of ugly, right? A little unprofessional. I'd love to have a green screen of some kind or something, but those things are in the future. And right now I have everything set up. I've invested in the stuff I think I need to invest in for now, so we'll kind of just see where it goes from here. But I hope someone at some point enjoys this bizarre experiment with me, because I sure as heck do. So really this is just about testing the sync between the audio and the gameplay and the video, and I want to see what's going on, and really just to kind of get back into it. So I'm just going to play a little of my favorite game, Resident Evil the original, HD remake, original. There's really nothing original about it. It's the original game remade and then re-released again in HD. So the furthest thing really from original. But you get the idea. And it's kind of funny because last summer I remember talking a lot about, you know, when E3 was around the bend, and we were like, what's going to happen with Resident Evil 2 HD remake? And they never ended up showing a single damn thing, and they still haven't. So maybe this E3, because then there was like PSX and all these different events, and every time I'm thinking, this is the time. What a perfect time to... Oh shit, I don't even have my hands on the controller. Okay, so we took a completely unnecessary bite there. Not only have I not played streaming for a while, but I really haven't been playing a lot of games for a while, so... get back into the swing of things here, get my bearings. So I think I remember more than anything the beginning of this game. Eventually I want to know Resident Evil 2 and Nemesis,
Wesker?
as well as I know this game, because
Jill?
I think they're both really excellent. But this is my favorite, and probably nothing will ever
Where
beat
did
it.
they go?
Because the reason it's my favorite has less to do with how good it is, although I think it is very good, and more to do with just how much I enjoy the nostalgia of going back to something that I know so well. It's like finding a sled, like a sled that you used to go down hills with when you were a kid, and it still feels that's a weird one. I don't even have a sled, I can't relate to that, so you probably can't either. Holy crap, what is the button? Okay. You can see what I'm working with here. Don't remember anything. I don't know who I am. I need to set up my my other monitor a little bit more. So we're not going to grab that. Like, I should also preface, I'm not playing a full playthrough of this. This is just a setup to see how everything works. So I did a little test earlier, which you might see if you look through the archive, although I try to get rid of it. That I did test a little bit earlier. Oh, 15Z, huh? And I thought that went really well, actually. I was surprised how easy it was. So, yeah, but we're just going to play for maybe like an hour. Just so I feel comfortable. And then probably tomorrow... yeah, this corner always messes me up. Tank controls would actually be useful in that corner, but I refuse to use them. Which is dumb. I really don't have anything against tank controls, but now I'm used to this game and not tank controls because I was so excited to have a different control. It was confusing. Oh, Jesus. Don't eat me, you ugly bastard. It's funny, I always kind of play this like I'm in a rush, although I really am not in a rush this time, because I really have no specific objective. Unlock that door, you beautiful person. So actually, I should also introduce that the next game I'm going to be playing through will be a blind playthrough of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. And I cannot wait for that because we just played through Resident Evil 2, although that was like a year ago. And I had nothing but a blast. It was absolutely 100% fun. I loved it. No, wait a minute. It's gonna set up a little bit. Give me like 1 second here. Oh, sweet Jesus. See, this is the kind of stuff I want to get out of the way right now. So that when I actually stream, and it's legitimate, but I kind of, you know, like, do I need to be live for this right now? Not really, but there's a part of me that's just thinking, why not, right? You guys can be part of the process too. I would enjoy that if I was some guy who just had nothing to do, was just checking out a stream. What's the process? Or maybe not. Maybe you're like, sorry, I was trying to get to Fortnite. The other thing too is this monitor I bought. I actually got this as like a Black Friday deal. It looks so much better than my television, which is odd. But the clarity is just there. It's 1080. My TV is like old as hell. It's 720. That's the max res. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing with that. Maybe this streaming thing can like help me out with that at some point. Wink, wink. Book of Curses. There we go. It's these little things like that, like what do I have to click? Okay. So right now we got a whopping 0 people watching, which is great. Doesn't bother me one bit, to be honest. I mean, let's be honest, this is a bit of a who gives a shit what happens in the stream, but I do. Okay, we're gonna save. Maybe we'll do like maybe half an hour more. Just because, right? Yeah, so this guy's gonna be here. That's locked from the other side. I forgot. Okay, that's cool. Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh shit! I know I went to the completely wrong side. I have a question. This is an open question. I'm cool with either choice. But when I do blind playthroughs, I always wonder, is it better if I'm completely blind, or is it better that I have like some idea of what direction to go, just to avoid those moments where I'm like completely lost and it gets uncomfortable, right? To avoid embarrassing myself publicly. Yeah. What is the best option? Because I'm cool with both, but to be honest, that is a debate in my mind all the time. I got that mansion key. All about that mansion key life. No, no, no. Get it? Oh, come on. Man, how many times have I played this? There was a while it's probably close to 15 times. Okay, so the old-fashioned key. What's this? Is this the shotgun? Ah. This game still looks good. It's crazy. I'm not saying it like entirely holds up, but look at that model. It looks sick. No. Okay, okay. Oh, god damn it. It's a bad idea to fight that dude in that room. We're cool. Wait, what the... So that's the shotgun room. This also needs a, Oh, shit! Boom! Yeah. It's down on our key. Alright. God damn. Oh, man, I forgot that it doesn't like automatically kill it. There we go. That's it, right? Okay. Holy crap. Right. Okay, I need to unload a bit. I'm playing for fun and it's so stressful. The inventory management is like intense. Okay, cool. So we get a key from there too, but I know there's a... What else is in this room? The warm light makes you relax. I doubt it. Oops. Okay. Let's save first, then we can get rid of that thing. Shit, I don't even know where to go. Just go to this one. So we'll get the herbicide. Okay, yeah, if I get this, because once I use the key, that'll be gone. Yeah. I always found that was such a strange mechanic that they, like a couple of times you can use that door and then afterwards it breaks. Like, how strange. So we don't need that one. We need this other one here. And this guy's gonna bust out of the bathroom too. It's okay. We'll annihilate him and then we'll take the after. Chris, you ready? Okay, good. He's nodding. Oh, shit. Oh, you're definitely not dead. Yeah, you're dead. Music stopped. Actually, no. I need to go to the other place first. Nice try, game. Obviously, if you have any comments about things you want changed, like whatever, it's like hard to see something, or the placement of the webcams in an awkward spot, like make a comment, and I'll see that comment for sure and try and do what I can. If you happen to have a really bad quality comment, then I will ignore you. Just out of respect of the bad quality. I hope you understand. Okay. Let me think. So to get the shotgun, obviously I need to dump something. Okay, so... Okay. Everyone who hates tank controls has not really played Resident Evil, in my opinion. Because if you have static cameras, the tank controls are your friend. Because they orient you when you enter a new space. Because otherwise, for example, you're holding left, and then the camera changes position. So suddenly that left relative to where you see yourself in the camera could be completely the opposite, could be right. So, tank controls are your friend. But they're a little wonky, for sure. I feel like the knife is just completely useless at this point. Let me just take this. I like that safety net. I probably won't need it, but whatever. I just I like it. So we going for shotgun? Yeah, let's go for shotgun. Just use the hell out of this doorknob here. Holy shit, I'm so happy to be here. This is a lot of fun. Guys, bear with me for 2 seconds. I'm just gonna do a little trick here. Okay. Cool. A couple guys usually pop out here, so you got to play a little ring around the rosy. It's a little uncomfortable, but it's cool. Just gonna set up one more thing. I will normally not be this distracted, so again, like, just super bear with me. Bear with me! No, I can't do this. What am I thinking? I think you have to be Jill. If you're Jill, then Barry saves you. But if you're Chris, Barry isn't as interested. So you know what? This shotgun thing's gonna have to wait. Where do you get the broken okay, I remember. It's on the complete other side. Picture stands and bronze statues. There's nothing of interest here. An acrid smell permeates the air? What the hell is acrid smell? Sounds made up. Okay. Anyway. Look at this cool art. So this is what I really can't wait for. So, like, who knows? The word on the street is that Resident Evil 2 Remake is essentially going to be a third-person type of game. So it will not be like this, which is a little disappointing, but at the same time, I'm still pretty damn excited. Okay, where do I get the dog whistle? So the herbicide... What do you think? Oh, okay. I remember. I got this. I actually want to go the other way. What messes me up is I play with Jill way more than Chris, and things actually change, which is cool, but a little frustrating when you're you're just like wandering around a little bit, wasting your time. Wait, what the... Again, tank controls are your friend. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. Feels good. I hope that it's possible that at some point, for some reason, you turn this on and you're like, look at this guy. Just some guy playing Resident Evil. A great game. Classic game. And it's made me happy. Look at this. There is a way to reload without going to the menu, right? So this is obviously locked, right? Okay, yeah, no knob. Okay, we'll unlock that door. I've said this a million times in different streams, but I think one of my favorite things about Resident Evil and types of games like this, that I think is kind of rare now, is that as you explore, you spend so much time in the space, and the space changes, so it's always interesting. But at the same time, you're very familiar with it by the time you're done, and it seems very intimate. So all these little crevices and stuff like it, they're super cool. And these little pieces, these little nuggets here, they're really useful too. Just telling a narrative that pulls you along, because you don't always know what it means the first time you play it, and then sometimes you'll read those notes later, and it's like you have added context that you didn't have before. So it really helps to establish like your own connection, because you're the one who kind of discovers it in a sense by being more familiar with the space. And thank you, Resident Evil 1, for establishing that right away. Super cool. Let's see, what else can I dump in here? I definitely don't need, actually, let's keep this organized. No. What I'm super waiting for, I can't wait for this actually. You know what, I'll bring that. I cannot wait for some of my old peeps to come back. Like, where's my fans? Haven't talked to a lot of people in a long time, so I hope they saw my messages on Twitch that I'll be back. Okay, let's burn the hell out of you. I don't like you. Boom, sucker. Let's just go this way. Look at that atmosphere. Some of these backgrounds are just unbelievable. And there's something about pre-rendered that I find... I mean, nowadays they're starting to come along, right? 3D backgrounds are feeling more solid. But sometimes I find they at least until now, they really don't have that solidity that like a pre-rendered background does. I don't know if I'm strange for saying that. Does that make any sense? Like the aliasing maybe gets to me too. Like things like that, it's something not right. Okay, so you actually want to go this way. That's locked from the other side. Although lately I've been playing some pretty amazing looking games. And, I mean, they're only going to get better. Okay, so we don't actually need to mess around with that asshole. Let's just skip him entirely, make him real pissed. Pissed. Wait, so we actually want to go this way, right? Oh, okay. It's the old-fashioned key. So this guy always vomits. For some reason when they're on ladder or stairs, they only vomit. Are you dead? Oh, look how badass that guy is. Hold up. Damn it. If I can time this right. I was going to say I could burn them both at the same time, but I don't think that's going to work. What the fuck? Okay, he's dead. He's dead. Look at that. Close up of zombie ass. For all you ladies out there, I have a zombie fetish. There's probably not many of you, but like to serve a diverse population. Okay, so we do have a key, right? Because we picked up. No, because the one that was in the tub. Okay. It's okay. What we'll do... I'll drop that off. Because... Wait. Hold on. Let's unlock some doors. Right, so that's another one. Oh, god damn. Okay. That's cool, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna roast this guy because he's especially irritating. I swear his body moved too. He wasn't up there before. Okay, we go back to the bathtub. Resident Evil. Top 10 mansions of all time. Resident Evil's got to be #1. Oh shit, the Spencer Mansion for sure. I actually currently can't think of a number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, or 9, or 10. So. Okay. Let's fill up this canteen thing. Kerosene. Oops. And we will head to the bathtub. Is our destination? Oh, for That's really embarrassing because earlier I was making fun of that the thing never actually breaks. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it. This music gets me every time. If there's one thing that has not aged about this game, and I really don't think much has aged because I think it still holds up a lot, but if there's one thing that's definitely not aged, it's that they nailed the atmosphere. I mean, it's just so strong. It still creeps me out. I still want to be there even though it creeps me out, which is like a special sort of achievement, I think. It's like it's like mysterious, intriguing, and terrifying at the same time. It's like Ariel in The Little Mermaid, how she wanted to be part of that world. I kind of feel the same. Wait, bathtub right here. Because that was Bathtub Boy that was just laying on the floor. I should probably burn him. I mean, why not, right? Just burn everybody. It's the easiest way to go about it. Yeah, what's annoying about this game, honestly, the inventory is like, it's a double-edged sword. You need it, and then you hate it at the same time. I think you need it. Because I'm imagining this game without it entirely, and you'd think it would be better, right? Would it be better? I don't know. No. Dodge. Oh shit. Classic moment right there. Anyway, going back to what I was saying before, it's like that weird thing with games is like sometimes the most enjoyable things are when they take a really long time to achieve something, and it's not even related to skill, it's just like committing time. And then, oh shit, where am I going? Oh yeah. And then when you do it, it feels so good though. And those are like the things that you remember later on. Like you don't always remember the individual parts of the game. You remember those times when you like fought and fought and fought to get stronger, and then you killed the adamantoids or something like that. That is a Final Fantasy reference for anyone who's not aware. Wait. You really pay for like mistakes in this game because you click on one wrong door and it's like, you gotta wait for that loading time. Not just once, too. You gotta wait for it twice. Did it say you might be able to unlock it? That'd be disappointing. For just to be like, actually, sorry, it didn't work. Okay, let's just fight an old stupid dog. By the way, think of the stupidity of this plan. So, I kind of understand that. Here we go. Here we go. Just like the idea of attaching this key to this dog, expecting that the dog. Oh, damn, that was quick. Expecting that the dog will always be there. I mean, how long does this dog live for? Oh, I'm fine. Yay. I mean, honestly, when the dog dies, but it was like a mile away, what's the point of that? No, examine. So that is the armor key. Boom! Keyblade. Okay, so let's get that herbicide out and see what we can do with that. Take that, you damn zombie. I criticize a lot of people on YouTube because they're always yelling and they're always just making such a scene. And I always think, well, if you were funny, you probably wouldn't need to do that. But at the same time, I will admit one thing. When you're on screen, you feel an urge to talk constantly because you feel like if you don't, that you're boring. I'm gonna keep this key on me as well. Okay, let's go down this way. What? Is this the fake one? Oh, it's the imitate. Okay, okay, that's fine. I forgot about that. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure there's a crimson head in here. So I've prepared myself by giving myself some diapers. There he is. Man, look at how they get up. That's creepy. Like, deny that. Deny how creepy that is. Please, I dare you. Tell me that doesn't scare the bejesus out of you. Uh-oh. Will this help? No. Okay. Yeah, okay. Son of a bitch, huh? I wish there was like one extra slot that you could just put things into. Now I gotta deal with this goon. So the closest, yeah, I'll just have to walk by the red-headed man. The Red Skull. Wink, wink. Holy shit, did you hear that? Ugh. It's creepy. What a pain in my butt. Okay. Holy shit. Yeah, okay. So up here, I mean, where are we really going to stop? I could probably say, what I'll do is I'll make my goal to be eaten by the snake. So we'll go as far as getting eaten by the snake, and then I think that's pretty good. Oh, shit. The one thing is I know where he spawns, so I always kind of have a heads up. He always just kind of stands by that other door. So I can kind of game him. Game him, if you know what I mean. Will you take the mansion key? I love how elaborate. Imagine the guy who... Oh, see how you can... There's like the piece of glass that are kind of like pushed up against. I don't know. Like would these walls come out and they like shove all the shards right here? That's kind of cool. I don't know if you can see that, but it's there. I love imagining the meeting where the guy was like, okay, here, I got an idea. You want to keep that key hidden, right? What you do is you put it on this pedestal, and then they're like, oh, there it is. I've been looking for this. Then the walls close in. Oh, shit. Yes. The walls close in, and he's like, what the? And then the spinning blade armor man just like comes around the corner. Oh shit, someone's gonna bust through that door. Dude, that's creepy. Okay. And then everyone's like, yeah, build that room for me, please. And then that same guy later is like, so I got an idea for that other key. But we'll just, it's not that good of an idea, so we'll kind of just, it'll be like an imitation key version. And the guy's like, huh? What are you talking about? He's like, well, to hide the key, you put it, one of your like Dobermans that hangs out outside, you just kind of put it on its collar. And the guy's like, yeah, good idea. No one will ever find that. But he's like, it's not as good of an idea as the armor blade spinning guy, so if you don't mind, like, we'll just kind of put that as like the imitation key. Because it's not as cool of a trick, you know? And the guy's like, yeah, totally. He's like, I respect that. I respect your honesty. Oh, Jesus. I forget. Have I written that down? I think it's the red one. Boom! See, this whole setup actually kind of makes sense. Like, you turn that hose on to water it normally, right? And then you put the herbicide in. Yeah, that's cool. So we got this first mask. The death mask. All these goddamn herbicides. Or herbs, I should say. Or herbs. Does anybody else make that mistake? Watch out! Okay, let's go this way. This guy looks like the Red Skull. I guess that makes sense. Kind of similar. Alright, so... What did I say? We'd end with the... Getting eaten by a snake? I guess we can still do that. Let me think. Well, we can kind of just go there now, right? Okay. Mansion key used. I'm just so much better set up for this at this point. Ooh. Who's this?
You.
Chris Redfield, Alpha Team. We're here to rescue you. Richard, what the hell happened to you?
Like she needs helping.
Chris, this place. Get your team out of here. Demons everywhere. I'm pixelated because of the poison.
He seems to have been bitten by a poisonous snake, but the size of the bite mark is huge.
It's not just any ordinary snake. Take my word for it.
He needs serum. I left it in another room.
I'll go get it.
Please hurry.
Hold on. I'll be back.
Run. All right. So one of the other ways that I've set up better is physically, because I remember back in the day I used to get a lot of back pain from sitting and streaming for, if it was like over an hour. So a lot of my streams were limited by an hour, and I've kind of resolved that issue through diet change and exercise. So I feel like I'm much better prepared. Wait, where am I going? I think it makes more sense to go this way, right? No. The diet thing, it's just like you reduce sugar intake and then you have less inflammation, and inflammation is usually what causes back pain. In fact, pretty much always. So that helps, strengthening it and just like doing a lot of work around that area. It's really helped. But the diet thing also helps in another way too, because you kind of, oh shit, this red guy. This is not the way to go. What was I thinking? Boom! Yeah, it also helps with the energy too. So I find I used to get kind of tired, and now I don't feel tired whatsoever. So it's really helped in that regard. Oh, there's some other guy down here, right? Did I see that right? Did I see that? I think I did. So a regulated energy level is great. I don't really need that because I want to die. Oops. And then I yawn, so... Was I lying? No. See, there is a guy up there. What the hell? Where is he? He's over here, right? Cool haircut. He looks like Leon. Sorry, buddy, but you gotta go. What? Maybe it's unnecessary. Who the hell are you to tell me if it's necessary? There we go. No! Go! 3, 2, 1. Boom! Oh, I should really end it there. Okay, no, I'll commit to my being eaten by a snake ending. That's fun. Does the snake eat you, or does it just kind of bite you until you die? I can't remember. I think you basically get bitten until you die, which is a little disappointing. I wonder if we made it in time to save dude. Richard. Richard. Pardon me. He's dead.
Hope this is what you wanted.
Thank you. I'm
What
gonna
is he
give you a
holding?
shot now, Richard. Hang in there.
Oh, that's the radio.
Here. Take it. It's a radio. Take care of yourself, Rebecca. Richard.
Griever, what's
He's okay.
up?
He's just unconscious.
Rebecca,
How you doing?
it's not safe here. Let's get Richard to a
I wish you
safer
were here a
place.
little bit earlier because I
Right.
went through and explained where I've been and what's going on. But
Richard's doing well, Chris.
I'm back
Should
now,
recover soon.
and
Good.
I have another new setup because I
Richard
remember
needs
last time
you
I had a new
now.
setup too. So this is like my third
As soon
version,
as Richard gets better.
and this one's way
after
way
you.
better. So expect to
Rebecca,
see me
you
a
okay
lot
with the gun?
more on
Yes.
here.
All right. I'm gonna continue
But it's
my
awesome to see. I
investigation.
was saying earlier, I'm hoping some of my peeps come back.
Be careful. Okay?
Oh, that makes me so happy. So happy to see you. I said that I would end the stream by getting eaten by a snake, so I'm going to do that now. Yeah, so much better. I don't think anyone realized how shitty my last setup was. Like I had like a tablet next to me that was always running out of batteries because it was just a really crappy tablet, and that was where I was reading like chat off of. So it was always slow to read chat, and I was slow to react to like any new follows, and it's just bad. And obviously like setting it up was just a big giant pain in the ass. So now everything's like really smooth. Yeah, it was a tablet, so I would set it up next to me, but it would like kind of go into sleep mode often and stuff. Oh my god, it was the worst. The couch was cool. I can't have the couch anymore, but you know, you have to make sacrifices. Ultimately, this is way more comfortable because I have the back support on this chair. The couch is actually still there. I mean, I obviously didn't throw it out. It's just like behind this, but I don't know. It's not gone forever. Maybe I'll have like a couch special. Just to remember. Look at this goof. You know what would be amazing? I wonder, I do have another webcam, like, not with me now, but I have one around. I should use it as a couch cam, and then whenever people mention the couch, I can switch to the couch cam. Oh no. Okay, wait. Would that be funny? I can't tell. It would be funny to me, so I should probably just do it. Whoa, what the hell? This light is freaking out. Yeah, couch cam sounds a little weird, but you know what I mean. Alright, so maybe I can't... Okay, I'm gonna try and... Look at me, watch me Metal Gear Solid this guy. CQC style. For the memes. Oh shit. Oh no! Damn it! Okay, wait. I'm trying to think of like a funny way to end this. Watch their pathfinding. Look at him. He doesn't have no idea what to do. Look at this guy. See, games have come a long way, huh? This is embarrassing. Capcom. So Griever, have you been streaming? I've been like not involved with anything. Like I was explaining this all earlier, but I'll explain it again just briefly. Like I was full-time student up until last Wednesday, where I finished my like final exam of my whole undergrad. So now I'm like free. I'm eternally free. So definitely streaming was like something I wanted to do. So I bought a bunch of new equipment, and now I have like a proper setup. It could be better. Like I could definitely like fix the background a little bit and like change the lighting and all that stuff. But yeah, man, thank you. It was rough. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, whatever. It's nice to have an education. Yeah, man, for sure. Who couldn't use a little bit more free time? All right, well, I hate to do this. I actually ran out of time. But I'll be back on tomorrow So if you're free around this time, hopefully around then it's probably a little bit earlier actually. I'm hoping to do it maybe around like, let's say 1. I don't know what time zone you're in. It's 4:30 right now for me, but if you're on tomorrow, that'd be great. If not, I do have the YouTube channel, so you can always check it out there. But I'll be playing Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Completely blind playthrough. It's basically one of the last Resident Evil games that I have not played at all. So it might be awkward. I might get lost and die a bunch of times, but it'll be a journey. And I'm super excited about it because a new Resident Evil game, and a good one too, because I've heard really nothing but good things about it, is super exciting. So yeah. I'm glad you're down. Awesome, man. Peace.